weird lack of respect for the sanctity of life. Man,
Y'all, there needs to be more conversation about how white-dominated transgender spaces and representation is.
I'm enjoying my lunch. It's sushi. This is 1,000,000,000% true. As a now black man, I did not think about what it means to be a black man. Like before, as a woman, like I was just as hot as I am now, but if I got pulled over, I could low-key talk myself out of a ticket. And not once was I afraid of being shot. So now, that is definitely something that crosses my mind. I get considered aggressive a lot more. And mind you, I am way better dating as a dude now than I was, like, as a girl. Because, I was a dog. Like, Shane from the L Word. Do you not see what I look like? Like, I'm pretty unkempt right now, but like when I put it together, bruh. But as a dude, I can't say none of that. So there's a lot difference. I'm a lot more of a danger. Even just passing, I'm noticing like the college students that I went to college with, obviously because they're college students, they are getting jobs a lot quicker than me. I have to pay for everything as a dude. I've also noticed how my Tinder has changed. This is gonna sound weird. If you don't know that there's a stereotype that bigger white women like to date black men, it's a very, very real stereotype. And as someone in the whitest city in America, you can guess what my Tinder looks like, right? And I've noticed a lot less people want to date me. Now, there are no shortage of people who want to sleep with me, but date me, definitely. But I can't determine whether it's because I'm a man or because I'm black. And this honestly applies to almost everything now. Am I getting treated differently because I'm a man, or am I being treated differently because I'm a black man? Transitioning from black woman to black man, there are a lot of things as far as passing that I have to consider that I didn't have to consider before. As a black woman, I am more likely to have double D breasts, or just bigger breasts in general, bigger butt. When these white creators talk about passing for a man, oh, just wear a bigger shirt. Bro, I got double, triple, someone might have H's. The white trans men might not even have to get top surgery. They often don't have the hips. They often are not as thick. I'm built like a fridge. Like, I haven't worked out, like, seriously in quite some time, but I'm still, like, I'm built like a wide receiver. I can't do the skinny, emo look, because that just don't even work for my body type, right? Like, it's just not even something that's considered. And then that's just passing in general. White men, white trans guys are going to get a lot more benefit of the doubt. There's a privilege that is gained. And I feel like going from black woman to black man, even though I was already at the bottom of the social totem pole, I got pushed even further bottom. So as a white trans guy, things just kind of go a little bit easier. You could just shave or put on boy clothes and they're going to think you're a boy. As a black woman, they already thought I was a man, so any little bit of aggressiveness is like, oh, now you're just an angry black man. God, I can't even be fucking passionate about anything or I'm aggressive. And I have to be really conscious about that. And I can't act crazy. White dudes, white trans men, go flip over a car, set it on fire. Doubt you'll get as much trouble as I will. And if you go back, look on my page, I talked about a white trans man who went to Texas and things were really good for him. But I was like, yo, you need to, be aware that as a white trans man, that is what helped you. As a black trans man, I hadn't gone back in a few years. I was there for 3 days and a gun gets pointed at me and my little brother in a gun store by the gun shop owner. Transitioning as a BIPOC person is completely different as a white person. And I feel like the white trans people do not acknowledge that at all. Like, not a single bit. It also applies to trans women too. Black trans women are more likely to be seen as a man quicker than a black trans woman. A black trans woman, not a black trans woman, but a black woman was killed because someone thought she was a trans woman. White women don't get killed because they are thought of as a man. That doesn't happen. So make it make sense.
Computer, how do I put the Joker in the Phantom Zone? Quickest route, no freeways. Computer, do you hear me?
I'm so tired of seeing those videos where people were like, oh my god, I was always meant to be trans. I was such an ugly girl. Like, yeah, I was meant to be trans. But I was a pretty ass girl. I was good at it. But I was miserable. And now that I look like a twink, I'm a lot happier. But I'm a lot less good at it.
Who is the Avengers' biggest enemy?
Oh, that's easy. Thanos.
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 Honestly, I'd say chafing.
I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like a Samsung.
Hello, I'm here with another top surgery recovery life hack. Today this is about cleanliness. So I've undone my top so that you can see my post-op binder. So get yourself a bunch of baby wipes and then you can clean under the armpits, and it's better if you get a friend or a partner or something to do this for you. Under the armpits, and then you can put it all the way up your back and then in here, and then you can be clean and fresh. Another thing I've been doing is having baths, but having them so literally you just wash this down in the bath. So you run a very, very shallow bath, and then you get in and you can wash yourself. Because obviously you don't want to get your post-op binder wet, and you have to wear this for 6 weeks. So you want to be able to be clean. But for the first week, you can't shower. But after the first week, when you've had your reveal, you can. But in this time, very, very shallow baths, so you can wash all those important bits. I hope this is helpful. Let me know if you have any questions below.
Hey y'all, I'm just coming in from the grocery store, and do y'all hear me squeaking as I walk? That's cause today I'm real tight.
Oh my goodness, I love this question.
I think no.
Shredding waves is much more dangerous than people realize.
You're very brave, Ken.
Thank you, Barbie.
I think it's time that we all start to just consider the other possibility.
So I think as a trans woman, the main thing, I sometimes will pass visually in public, and then when I speak, people are and they're like, Klakja, and it's a whole thing. I don't care about passing, it's not my goal. But anyway, so I'm at a Panera, and I think my favorite thing that happens being someone that like passes but like voice-wise not, is so these little old ladies in Panera were talking shit about Gen Z, talking shit about the LGBT community, just kind of like going off about like, oh, kids these days and it's just ridiculous, blah blah blah. I get up to go throw away my trash, and one of the little old ladies was like, I love your skirt, honey. And I went, thank you. And she like dropped her croissant. Like, she was in shock. And it's like, yeah, you just complimented a trans person. Ally. I love you, queen. Slay. You are going to hell now. So.
I needed that. I needed that too. You're pushing your luck, Scoob.
You've heard of blue hair and pronouns. Now get ready for green hair and no nouns. Fuck people, places, and things. I will fist fight the English language outside of a Denny's parking lot at midnight for exactly one corn chip. All the pretty girls walk like this. Pretty girls walk like this.
Girl, we're not like endangered animals.
This just reminds me of a random conversation I had once with a dude. And midway through the conversation, he just goes, "You got man eyebrows but girl eyelashes. How is that possible?" And I will think about that till the day I die.
I have a friend who sits at the corner lot selling pills to the girls when they cross the block. I told him he should quit that sketchy scene. He said nothing.
Could I have something to eat?
No.
Could I have something to eat?
No.
Could I have something to eat?
No.
Can't you say anything else but no?
Try asking again.
Can I have something to eat?
No.
Wow, how disappointing was that question?
Should we move on to another one?
Absolutely.
You've been one. Come on now. You've been that.
Nothing's new, nothing's new, nothing's new,